R&B money. We up. Thanks. Valentine. We are the authorities on all things R&B.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Valentine, and this is the R&B Money Podcast. And today, I got R&B royalty on this thing with me. My brother, hey man, listen, he has sold a lot of records. He's been in a group. He's been solo. He's part of the married R&B fellas. I'm going to ask a lot of questions about that, how you be married in this R&B thing, because, it can get tricky. But, only you.
Hey.
Only you. You know what I mean? Maybe Cupid shot him down. I don't know, man. It's probably the peaches and cream, man. We about to get into it. My brother, y'all brother, Q Parker is here today.
What's up, y'all? What up? What's up, man?
My good brother.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I've known this guy a long time, man. And I've been a fan of what you've done, man, and what you've been a part of, and what you're doing solo.
Yeah.
All of it, man. I remember meeting you, I think, the first time. I think I met you at the NBA Entertainment League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to
I don't think we met on music at first.
We didn't meet on music.
Yeah.
We met at the Entertainment League, but we need to bring that back, y'all.
Man, some homies have reached out to me over the years, bro, and I'm like, yeah, I got to figure out how to make it worth it.
Dude, yeah. Yeah, but it was so much fun.
It's a lift.
Dog, I would fly out here just to play the game and then go back home.
Yep. A lot of people would. A lot of people were winning town.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have it in L.A. because a lot of people live in L.A., but that league, man, I met you in that league. I met Michael B. Jordan in that league.
Yep.
I met Amari Hardwick. I'm talking about all my guys that are still my friends to this day. I'm trying to think of Robbie Jones.
Yep.
Oh man, bro, it was so many. I think I'd already known Kevin Hart, but he played in it too. And obviously I know Jamie. But man, it was beef.
It was so much. It was so much fun.
It was a different type of basketball beef.
But it was competitive though.
Yeah. Did you play when Will Ferrell was in it?
Yes,
bro.
Yeah.
I couldn't focus. I couldn't focus when we played against Will Ferrell because every time I looked at him, he gave me a look and I started laughing. I'm like, he can't be serious.
But you know what? Like as entertainers, a lot of us have athletic background. We played ball in school, and so we always have that edge. And athletes want to be artists. Right. Artists love and respect athletes, and so it was like the perfect setup for guys like myself. You, obviously Tank. It was just super competitive, man, and that's why I would fly out here Sunday morning, play the game, and fly back to Atlanta.
Now, you one of them cats that would come in with the duffel bag or the roller bag.
Exactly.
I'm like, oh, he's fresh off the plane.
Exactly, yes.
And I think people don't understand the type of competitiveness that even artists have.
Yeah.
And I'm not all the way sure some of the newer artists have that same competitive drive.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. See, when I came in the game, it was so much traffic.
Yeah.
Think about early 90s. It was so many groups out. Mm-hmm. You had to be competitive because it was like, if I got one shot, regardless of who in the way, I got to go get it.
Yeah.
And so you think about 112, Jagged, Drew Hill, Next, Blackstreet, Jodeci, Boyz II Men, Lade,
and you didn't even start naming the girl groups.
You feel me?
Right. God.
So you had that.
Yeah.
It bode well for me being an athlete because I came into the group with that edge. Like, yo, when you across from me, you the competitor.
Right.
We can go hang out all day afterwards, but when it's time to get down, it's time to get down.
Let's get into that, man. Take me back to the beginning, man. Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah. Atlanta, Georgia.
Because everybody not really from there.
It's a lot of
y'all have one of those. No, and I'm not saying that. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying y'all are a hub. Atlanta's a hub, and everybody's not actually born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. They might come to Atlanta and be, an AT alien after a minute.
Yeah. We always say after about 7 to 8 years, you'll get your ATL card.
Okay. So there's a card.
Yeah, it's a card.
Okay, that's a card. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start asking. Hey man, you got
your ATL card? Yeah. If they can show you that they've been there for about 8 years or so, then they can then claim it.
So yeah, man, take me back to Lil Q. And how do you pronounce your full name, bro? Is it Quinnis?
Quinnis.
Come on, look at me.
Good job, man.
Yeah,
Good job.
Look at me doing some shit. Because when I saw it, I said, "Woo, boy, I don't think I know how to pronounce this, but I'm gonna take my shot because I'm from the hood, just like him."
You did it. But yeah, I'll take you back. I would say middle school.
Okay.
I met Deron in a middle school honor choir, where they would take a couple of kids from each elementary school and put them together to make one choir. So that was in the 5th grade. So Deron and I became really good friends. It just so happened, man, that my parents moved into the neighborhood that Mike, Slim, and Deron was already living in.
Everybody living in the same neighborhood.
Yeah,
too.
talk about how God worked and how it was meant. And so 7th grade, I then started to go to the same middle school as Mike, Slim, and Deron. And so while I'm there, I was always a overachiever. Like, I was super smart, athletic, sang. I was in all the clubs. So I was just always just active. And I would see them at that time. They were already a group. Mike, Slim, Deron, and they had 2 other guys.
Okay.
They were already a group. And so I would see them all the time singing, doing all the talent shows. And then they would be in the choir called the show choir, which could sing like the popular radio songs versus the chorus would just sing the classical type of stuff, right? And so once we graduated from middle school, went to high school, they were still doing their thing. I was excelling over here doing other things. And one day Mike comes to me in chorus class and say, "Hey, yo, we need a new member," because the older 2 guys graduated and decided to go to college.
Okay.
And back then it was okay to have 3 guys in a group, but it wasn't like the thing because you couldn't really like do the harmony like
Boys to Men of Jersey.
Yeah,
let's just be real.
Or take 6 commission.
Man, listen.
You know? And so Mike says to me one day, sitting next to me, "Yo, we need a new member." Mm-hmm. And me being who I was at that time, and I kind of like shoved him off because realistically, I really didn't have the time. You think about school, after school, I'm playing 4 sports all year. Football, basketball, track, tennis, right? Then I'm Spanish club, I'm SGA, challenge program. I'm doing all of that, right?
Are you an only child?
Nah, I'm the youngest though.
Okay, all right. I'm about to say,
Yeah, I'm the youngest. My mama told me, like, you ain't never got to work as long as you make good grades and stay active, right? And so 112 is my first job and only job that I've ever had in my life.
I mean, well, she names you Quinnis. It was gonna be tough for you to get a job. They're gonna be like, Quinnis.
Right.
He might wild out and slap somebody up in this.
Listen. To my knowledge, there's only 3 of us: my dad, me, and my son.
So you Quinnis Jr.
So no, my son is the junior.
Okay.
Because I have a middle name. My dad doesn't have a middle name.
My mom didn't have a middle name.
So it's Quinnis OG.
Okay.
I'm senior, and then Q Junior is the junior. Yeah.
That's interesting. I never, because my mom was Black and Chinese, and in the Asian culture, a lot of people don't have middle names. This is the first time I've ever heard of a Black man not having a middle name.
Yeah, my dad is just Quinnis Parker. Yeah, and so I'm Quinnis Damon Parker, and then my son is. Oh
yeah, you got the full hood
Quinnis
name.
Damon.
Parker. Yeah, you Damon too. Oh yeah. Yep, you were supposed to sell all these R&B records.
Hey man, yeah. All right, and so when the guys graduate, I finally one day was just like, all right, but how can I juggle this? How can I juggle? Because they would rehearse after school.
But they've already graduated.
No. So Slim is the oldest. The 2 guys, the older guys graduated.
Oh, they graduated, yes.
Right.
Okay.
So now Slim is a senior. I'm a junior. Mike and Deron are sophomores.
Okay.
Right? I audition, get in the group. So now the official Q, Mike, Slim, and Deron is a group.
Okay.
They kick me out the group because I'm trying to decide, do I go to rehearsal? Do I go see my girlfriend?
Oh, you got a girl?
I'm trying to wait for my mom to get home so I can get the whip, go see my girlfriend across town.
Oh, yeah, you was active.
So they's like, Q, like, what's really happening? Are you either going to be in the group or you going to
be a playboy?
So when it finally hit me, Jay, I said, you know what? All right, because no matter what I did in all those other areas, music has always been just in me.
Something you came back to.
Yeah. And so I would see them in high school sometimes. And you know how high school is. In the courtyard, you got the jocks over here. You got as they call them, the studious people. You got the singers. You got right? And so I could always go into either one of those because I was just that active in school, right? And so one day I'm over with my athlete buddies, the football team, and I'm seeing them sing "Oh Mary, Don't You Weep." Just the three of them. And I said, they going in. And I'm sitting over there like, man, that's really where my heart is at. Like, I love my dudes and football and all that. I got the Letterman jacket on and all that, but
the school is stopping to watch them,
I'm sure. God.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They stopping.
Yeah.
Because you can put a singer, a doctor, lawyer, athlete, they can't stand nowhere near. It's just something about singing.
Yeah.
And so it was that day, man, that I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to commit to it. And once we locked in, man, and just became what the
And what
world.
year is this senior year? It is.
So when everything started really, really clicking, I was a senior. Slim had graduated. He was attending Morehouse. I was a senior. Mike and Duran were juniors. We signed the record deal. And
Don't go to the record deal yet. Don't go to the record deal yet. We're going to get there.
Okay.
We're going to get there.
But yeah, once we officially started performing over around the city, kind of getting a buzz.
Yeah.
Where people were starting to know our name as Forte at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's crazy y'all name was Forte because in my neighborhood in back in Frisco, we had a rapper named Rapping Forte.
That's why we had to change the name.
Oh,
We changed the name because of Rapping Forte.
Well, that's my OG.
Yeah. We changed the name because of Rapping Forte. And then Motown had a girl group called For Something. They was For Something. And Puff was like, well, you say don't go to the record deal yet. But
Yeah. Okay, so as Forte, y'all moving around Atlanta.
Yeah.
When do y'all meet K. Wells?
All right, so this is how crazy it is, right? So before I joined 112, I was in a group with Wingo from Jagged Edge. So me, Wingo.
Man, come on, dog.
No, I'm telling you.
Come on, dog.
Nah. Me, Wingo, and two other guys.
All right.
And one of the guys is now my attorney because he was a music guy. He's my attorney. Shout out to Chuck Douglas.
Shout out Chuck Douglas, the singing attorney. Shit. All right. Okay.
That's just how the culture in Atlanta was, man.
For sure.
And so that group obviously didn't work out, right? What was your question? You said
when does K. Wells come in the picture?
Got you. So Wingo tells. Here's another name for you, Courtney Seals.
I absolutely know who
right?
Courtney Seals is. Yes,
so
sir.
Wingo and Courtney live in the same neighborhood. Courtney is kind of like Kevin Wells' assistant. And K. Wells is now working for Dallas Austin, Rowdy Records. And K's responsibility and role is to go out and find talent, bring it back to Dallas.
Which he is amazing
Which
at.
he is the best at.
Listen, if you've come up through the
best.
southern region.
Yes.
And Kevin Wells wasn't a part of it, you might not have been that good.
Shout out to K. Wells, man.
K. Wells is one of the, if not the greatest talent finder, manager on the planet.
And when I tell you, man, like the way he just whipped us in shape. But I'm gonna get to that. So Wingo tells Courtney, hey, there's these guys that we've been hearing about. They winning all the talent shows. You got to come to Westlake High School to see these guys sing. We was winning so much, Jay, that they wouldn't even let us compete no more. We was like the special guest because we would just win. Right? Wingo brings Courtney to the talent show. Courtney introduces himself and said, hey, I want to take y'all to Kevin. He takes us to Kevin. We audition for Kevin. Kevin falls in love with us. And then Kevin assigns us to Tim and Bob.
My guys, yeah.
And that's when the journey of 112.
So Tim and Bob is already connected before the deal.
Because
Tim and Bob and y'all are already connected.
Yeah, because Tim and Bob were signed as producers to Dallas. And so all of the early studio isms, learning our way around the studio, we got to get at to Tim and Bob, man, because they took the teenagers in us and helped us cultivate our sound. Helped us build the confidence, because it's one thing to sing live, but then to make it to articulate it in the studio is a totally different, right? Yeah. And so, man, Tim and Bob, they really took us under their wings, and our hope was to sign to Dallas. We wanted
it makes sense.
Exactly. So we signed like a 90-day agreement,
With Dallas.
With
Rowdy.
Dallas.
Okay.
To just develop us. And that was Kevin's job. Get these guys ready in 90 days.
Right.
And then we'll assess it at that time.
because he probably would have to take it to the parent company. Y'all would have to go.
Exactly.
Because at the time, it was Rowdy through Arista?
Arista.
Through Arista, yeah.
Arista.
Okay.
And so for 90 days, I mean, it was like clockwork. Go to school, go to rehearsal. And we would be at DART all night, all day in the C room, just rehearsing. Duran on the keys, we just sing around, just singing everything from Commission, Jodeci, the Winans, Take Six, Boyz II Men, Silk, you name it. We're getting ready for this 90-day ending period. Mm-hmm. Well, the 90 days come and Dallas decides that he has interest in another group that he went to see in, I think it was somewhere in Alabama.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, it was a 3-member group. They were called Flavor. I never forget.
See, you thinking 3-member ain't it, and he like, man, 3-member is what I was looking for.
But bro, we knew that they couldn't see us, man.
Right.
Like, it was really tough for anybody because you think about it, 112, the culture of 112 and the blend of 112 is Commission, Winans, Take Six, Boyz II Men, Jodeci. Then you blend in our own sauce.
Yeah.
As we were getting more and more into just our stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, man, nobody can see us a cappella. You can see us from writing because one of the reasons why we were so attractive because we was writing original songs.
Right.
And we were singing original songs. So the 90 days came when Dallas decided to go another route.
So he passed.
He passed on us.
Okay.
So, Jermaine passed on us. Teddy Riley passed on us. LaFace passed on us.
So who's taking y'all to all these places now?
Kevin.
So Kevin's like, listen, I'm still rolling with y'all.
Yeah, I mean, because he had invested so much into us, man. Like,
yeah.
I mean, dressing us, giving us money. We getting this car when we going. Like, he's now become like the father figure to the group. Every day, just making sure we where we need to be. Nah, seeing this way. Nah, y'all gotta be cool. Don't wear that no more. Wear your pants like this. Don't do this. Don't have your pants so tight. Loosen them up. Get loose. Blah, blah, blah. Showmanship. Like, he just bop, 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 bop every day. And so after everybody passed on us, he says to us, tonight I'm taking y'all to this club. One of my homies from New York is coming in town and we're going to audition. I don't know how the audition is going to go, but just be ready. And I believe that's when we first started to embrace, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Hell yeah.
Because we had a bag of 8 joints in our pocket ready at the drop of a dime to my, we going. No music, whatever, we going.
Yeah.
And so he takes us to Club 112. We see Puffy coming out of the club, and Puffy's on some Walk With Me. So we basically like singing as we're walking to his car.
He ain't got time to stop.
He ain't got time to stop.
Yeah.
And Duran got a little Casio keyboard.
He had a keyboard on
ready to put it on the back of somebody's trunk. Like, he really like kind of walking, playing at the same time.
Oh shit.
And whatever we did, man, I think we sang Commission or somebody. It was enough to stop him to say, this ain't the place for this. I'm gonna come back to Atlanta in 2 weeks, and I want y'all to really, really audition like in the studio. So he came back 2 weeks after that. At that time, he was executive producing Usher's "Can You Get With It?" Like that whole album, right? And he came down with Faith. We met at Doppler Studios in Atlanta, and that's what we sang everything. We threw at him everything we had, bro. Because this was like, if all these people passed on us, we don't know who else.
Yeah, where we gonna go?
Where else we gonna go?
Right,
man. And that day, I'll never forget. Usher was like really, really young, but I remember Faith looking at Puffy and said, "Yo, if you don't sign these boys, you crazy." And so that's why I love Faith, man. She's still like my sister to this day because she stamped us. I believe he heard what he needed to hear.
But that is something else too. When you're artist, somebody you already signed somebody, he's probably looking at like Faith is top of the top. If she love these boys,
yeah, man. And about 2 or 3 weeks later, man, we became the 5th artist on Bad Boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Quick. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So do y'all stay, when this happens, do y'all stay in Atlanta or do he bring y'all up to New York?
So here's the crazy thing, Jay. Now, at the time, I got a full ride scholarship at Clemson University.
I forgot. You got all the other stuff going on.
Right?
You said to where?
Clemson.
To Clemson?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So you D1. Okay, I get it. I see what you're doing. Yeah.
Feel
you
me?
feel me? Yeah.
So, and at this time, I would be the first person in my entire family to go to a D1 university.
Okay. All right.
Graduate with honors, 3.6, the mayor's award, governor's award. I'm like all over the place. We signed the deal. I graduate in June. You know, around August is when you got to start registering for school.
For school, yeah.
So everybody's in my
What position did you play?
Receiver.
You were receiver, okay.
Yeah, a receiver. But my scholarship was a partial, 3 partials that made a full ride. So partial music, partial academic, and partial athletic. Right? So
this is great.
August
you and Tank really are the same nigga, but go ahead.
Yo,
yeah, this is great.
I'm telling you, man. So August comes around, and everybody in my neighborhood, you seeing them pack up their cars and they driving, and my mom and dad looking like, what's happening? And I'm like, we just signed a record deal, so it's either college or this once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah.
On the tail end of that, Jay, my mom and dad, Church of God in Christ.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a whole another beast
that
I'm trying to make sense of. My family looking at me like, you singing this devil's music. My church family like, you supposed to be singing gospel. Then I got this record deal. Then I'm passing up this scholarship. And so from June, July, August, this is 95. June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 7 months. I'm at home waiting because you know in this game, it's hurry up and wait.
Right.
It's, we're going to fly y'all up to New York after the summer.
Yeah.
Then it's, all right, well, we're going to wait until the holiday season. Then December comes, all right, we're going to start top of the year. So December comes around. And all I'm doing is telling my mom and dad, like, we got a record deal. Like, the record is for real. It's for real. My dad looking at me like, hey, yo, what's really happening?
Because you haven't moved out the house either.
Nah.
You still staying with your parents.
I'm still staying with my parents. Still.
So what was the? Was it any advance? Was it?
No, not at that time. Well, no. Let me go back. Yes, there was an advance. I'm sorry, it wasn't an advance. I think by the time everybody got what they needed to get, I think we all probably got like $6,000.
You can't move out. Nope.
No.
Yeah, you can't go too far with 6,000.
Can't. So once I blessed my mom and did a few things.
You had to give something to the church.
Had to pay the tithes. Had to tithe to church. Yeah.
If you're gonna be out here singing the devil's music, you better give a little taste.
You got to, man. And so December goes, January. This is now. This is 90.
Now you're in 96.
We in 96.
Yeah.
January, February. I'll never forget. 4 days before my birthday, March 20th, we fly from Atlanta to New York, March 20th of 1996. We go there, the 5 of us.
Yeah.
Hugh, Mike, Slim, Deron, and Courtney.
Happy belated birthday too.
Thanks
man.
a lot, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
We fly to New York, and every day we just going in every day. And then in August of 96, Only You comes out.
So it took a year.
Yeah.
During that time, is there any more advance that comes in?
Nah.
So you
all we getting is per diem.
So you are getting some per diem though.
Getting per diem. $245 a week.
Ooh.
And we get it every Thursday, and by Saturday we looking at each other like, how much you got? How much you got left?
It's gone.
Cause we going down to the village.
Yeah.
We splurging.
You ain't splurging too much, but you doing a little.
I mean, 19 years old,
245 is.
And we living in Manhattan in an apartment about the size of this.
Yeah.
All 5 of us.
You said August
of 96. But the blessing in our story, man, is the record came out the blocks. Fire.
No. It wasn't no games to be played when that record dropped.
We was able to now start getting $2,500 for a show. You
Oh, y'all immediately got on the road.
Oh yeah, we
Okay.
ain't play. We immediately, because the record was so crazy. And then, man, here comes our first obstacle. Because the original is going crazy on the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
So we're good.
Yeah.
We're all up and down the East Coast. But then here comes the remix.
The remix. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And the West Coast
Yep.
grabs a hold of that remix. I mean, like it was government cheese going crazy. But at the time, it's the East Coast, West Coast.
Yep.
And so Puffy says to the whole label, no bad boy artist goes to the West Coast. And damn sure don't go to LA. But as you know, if the West Coast is spinning your record,
You gotta go.
you gotta go.
Yeah.
And against his wishes, we had to go chase our record. And I don't know, Jay, if we hadn't made that decision, if our career would have gone in the way that it went. But man, we would have to come out here with armed security. It was real, dog.
And it's so interesting, right? Because obviously being in the R&B space, it had nothing to do with y'all. Yeah, but it's also probably what was a covering over y'all too,
Yeah.
where it was just like, man, they ain't got nothing to do with this shit.
Man, but it was so heavy, man, that the communities started to really pick on to that. Like we would be in the West Coast, man, and you know, like I remember this one time, man, our thing was we fly into a city,
Mm-hmm.
we go to the mall with the flyers,
Yeah.
to try to get some girls to pass out the flyers, get them
Yeah,
to
of
come
course.
to the show. And we were in, I think, Seattle, Washington one time. Same setup. Go to the mall. So it's 2 girls following behind us. Now it's 12. Now it's 20. Now it's 40. Now it's like a full mob of people. 112 was in the mall. They got the
Yeah.
show. But then here come the hood dudes.
Mm.
Man, about 20 of them jokers showed up, bruh. And we now, like, backed up into the food court with the mall security barricading us because they like, West Side, motherfucker, we'll kill y'all. And we just looking like,
In Seattle,
yeah. We
which
just
has
like,
nothing to do with LA or New York. Yeah.
bruh, it was real, bro.
Yeah.
Like we'd be performing and somebody would get on the mic and be like, Suge Knight in the building. We'd be like, well, show's over.
It's crazy because for me, right, being in the Bay, we were outsiders to it. Like we understood it, and obviously we were connected to it through Tupac because Tupac had his time in the Bay. But I don't think it was like we didn't look at it that way.
Yeah.
At least, and I'm in high school at the time.
Yeah,
and
man.
I don't remember nobody in my class being like, we don't listen to 112 because 112 is signed. Man, 112 got jams, nigga. Have you heard this album?
Yeah, man.
Because that's something else, bro, I wanted to tell you. And I mean, I'm sure you've heard it, and if you haven't, in my opinion, y'all's self-titled debut album is one of the greatest R&B albums top to bottom.
Wow.
In my opinion.
Appreciate
Especially
that,
as a
man.
debut.
Yeah.
Let's start with the interludes.
Yeah.
Which I know y'all were known for.
Yeah.
That was like a thing with 112.
Yeah.
Bro, y'all interludes were great songs.
Yeah.
Sexy You?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Like, bro, y'all started that album off with Now That We're Done, which already is kind of wild because because of the title, you would think it would be at the end of the song. I mean, at the end of the album. But y'all kicked the album off with that. What is the mindset when y'all going in and y'all sitting down with the label, y'all sitting down with the producers, y'all sitting down with Puff, and y'all have this conversation of like, all right, this is what this is about to sound like and feel like. Do you remember that time?
I don't think we even knew at the time, Jay, because all we wanted to do was just sing.
Okay.
That we didn't fully understand the business. We didn't really know the nuances. We just wanted to get in the studio, get around the piano, and just croon and just sing and perform. Like that was it. And so when you think about that first album, that's just what it was. It's 19 songs on an album, but man, we probably record back then. You know, we would.
You do 60, 70 songs.
Man,
Yeah,
we recorded so many songs. But we had people like Tim and Bob holding our hand. We had Arnold Hennings. We had Skeeter and Stevie J. And then we had access to all the hitmen at the time. And so we were covered immensely. But a lot of what we did were the ideas of ours because, again, you know, I'm going to say, man, we always had the cheat code in Deron Jones.
man.
Because as a musician that's why I think Jodeci, they had the cheat code because you got Devontae.
Yeah.
112 had Deron, man, who the intricacies of our harmonies would be so crazy because he would play them first and be like, cue this your note.
This your note, this your note, this
Mike,
your note.
this your note.
Yeah.
He would play the chords and we would be like, but once we put it together, that's why nobody couldn't really duplicate our harmonies because
Y'all had a real life duck in the group from 5 Heartbeats. Y'all had,
bruh,
Hey, man,
yes.
This is not how I played. This is not how I played it. That's not how I
Oh,
played
and
it.
that was him.
I already
Bruh,
know, and I've never even met him, but I know.
Let one of us sing the
He pissed.
Hey, yo, he pissed.
Yo, he is, and I listen, I hope you see this, Deron.
Yeah.
In my opinion, bro, you're a musical genius.
Absolutely.
You are absolute musical genius. I would love for you to come sit down on this chair and have this conversation, bro, because what 112 did to music, in my opinion, was a very special thing. It really showed that you can make, because it was turn happening, but y'all was still making love songs.
Yeah. Yeah.
In a time where it was starting to get real aggressive. And that's why I asked. I didn't know if y'all was purposely sticking to that script of like, nah, we about to make these love songs. And y'all it was Boys to Men.
Yeah.
But it was still Jodeci.
Absolutely. And I think that's what
it was a mixture.
That's what helped us cut through because we were, like you said, we were buttoned up enough to go home, take us home to mama.
But it was super hip hop.
But we would still
like, nigga, y'all got something with Mr. Cheeks.
And that's
Mace,
that's
Biggie,
the brilliance of Puff, man, because I believe had we just stuck to what we wanted to do,
yeah,
we would have just been some balladeers all the way across the board.
Got it.
And how would that have made us different from Jagged Edge? How would that have made us different from Drew Hill and Next? But I think the thing that will always separate us from those groups that were in our era is the hip hop element that Puff brought. Puff used to always tell us, if I can't play it in the tunnel, it won't be a single. He didn't fully understand the R&B nuances of harmony and structure and all of this, and we had no clue about hip hop. Again, we 4 church boys, damn near never listened to rap unless it was LL Cool J, I Need Love, or like some smooth rap, right?
So all y'all is from church.
Oh,
I mean,
sure.
like, not just church, but like all y'all Kojic.
So I'm Kojic, Deron Methodist, Slim was non-denominational.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's
and
heavy.
Baptist, yeah. So Kojic, Baptist, Methodist, and non-denomination. But again, all just church boys who mamas wouldn't let us really listen to secular music. And so when we signed that Bad Boy, we have no clue about why it gotta hit so hard, why it gotta be, why the snare so hard, and why. But the brilliance of Puffy was like, I'm gonna give y'all these hard banging hip hop beats, tracks, compositions, and then y'all just figure it out.
Yeah.
And so Jay, if you can imagine, he would give us a 4-minute song of an 8-bar loop, right?
Yeah.
So imagine for 4 minutes. That's all you got, 4 minutes. And we would have to use our own instruments to make it musical. That's why you got to ooh, all the backgrounds and all that, because we had to be creative and make it comfortable for us, because we didn't just like just the hip hop stuff.
Right.
We had to make it musical. So Deron would put angelic churchy chords and stuff on top of the and that, I believe, is what ushered in this whole hip hop and R&B. And so when you talk about the definition of hip hop and R&B, you got to mention Bad Boy, but you got to mention 112 because it don't get no more grimier than White Lines of It's Over Now. And we putting a bridge and all these harmony and all of this stuff, and the way we was interchanging the lead parts, and he coming off the tail end of this guy, he passing to this guy alley-oop and this guy, 2-part harmony, then 4-part harmony. Man,
it really didn't make sense, but it made all the sense, right?
Yeah.
It's almost like the Jodeci Come and Talk to Me.
Yeah.
To me, you guys are the continuation of that.
That's dope. Yeah.
You know, but it was still clean in the style of Boys to Men.
Yeah.
So to me, when I saw y'all, it was just always like, oh, they're both.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh yeah, what side are they on?
Yeah.
Because you know, a lot of us had to choose.
That was intentional, man, because when you look at the nuances of 112, 112 was almost designed to be a super group. Mm-hmm. We wasn't gonna have one somebody and then the rest of them.
Yeah.
In order for you to be in the group, you had to be able to stand on your own anyway.
Yeah, all four of y'all can sing.
Right? And so when you think about the nuances, you got Q Parker, who is smooth, real melodic. You got Slim, who has the distinctive voice out the group. You got Duran, who could just do damn near anything. And then you got Mike, who got this heavy soul. Blah, blah, blah. And so within those 4 elements is Jodeci, Boyz II Men, After 7,
right.
The Whispers,
the
Temptations.
Yeah.
It was nothing we could not do because we all had different elements. But when you brought those shits together, bruh.
No, it's special. It's special. And then y'all come out the gate. What's the first album? Double Platinum?
Yeah.
Out the gate.
Out the gate.
So when that happens, you starting to get some bread yet?
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, we had the pleasure of that first album going on tour with Keith Sweat and Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Had to go out with Keith Sweat.
Went on that tour, first album, and then the end of the first album, once we got around to Cupid, Come See Me and Cupid, we toured with the Osley Brothers.
Come See Me and Cupid, bro. After Only You.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all whooping. Whooping ass, man.
I mean, we were out of 365 days out of the year, we was probably on the road 300.
Sheesh.
Like, and I'm talking about.
And how old are you at this point?
At this time, I'm 20.
You just turned 20.
Just turned 20. And I'm talking about from the rooter to the tutor, Jay. We doing the backyard barbecue, but we doing Madison Square Garden too.
Yeah, I tell niggas all the time, Tupelo, Mississippi.
Come on.
You ain't an R&B singer until you've been to Tupelo.
Yes.
Because I didn't know what Tupelo was for a long time. I was like, oh, yep, they love R&B out here.
Man, we was doing it. We weren't turning down nothing, bro.
What's the first thing you buy?
First thing
that you felt like you was like, okay, I got to get that.
For myself or just period?
Just period.
My mom wanted a fur coat. So I had to buy my mother a fur coat.
Yeah. You got one in New York? Because when I got my mama her fur coat, I got it out of New York.
Got it out of New York.
Yeah.
Because you know, New York had all the leathers, the crazy Durangos, and all of that.
So that's the first thing she like, baby, give me a fur coat.
Yeah. Yep.
She wore it to church.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay.
Man.
Yep. My son in 112.
Yeah. And then I think after that, the next biggest purchase, again, we still young, right? We're 20. I'm 20. Mike and Duran are 19. Slim 21.
Okay.
We go to BMW, man, and buy these 4 328 drop tops.
Everybody bought one.
Everybody bought one.
All the same color or different color?
No, I had black. Okay. Slim had red. Duran had white, and Mike had cranberry. So, man, we would go through the AU Center like Spelman and Clark.
Because y'all still college age.
Oh, my God.
Oh, y'all was cooking. What they call it, the CAU, right? That's what the
AU Center.
AU Center, AU Center, okay.
Yep.
Because CAU is Clark.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The AU Center,
see, I ain't went to no damn college, nigga.
Dog,
I don't know.
I tell you, man, and we were just so proud because being from Atlanta, but signing to a New York-based record company, people were trying to get confused like we were from New York. But we were just like, nah, man, we just signed
really from here.
No, we from the A.
Yeah.
So every time we got an opportunity, and we lived in New York for 4 years. So the first 2 albums, we lived in New York.
Okay. Did y'all ever have the moment with some of the people who passed up on y'all? Where they like, damn, man, I didn't really see it.
I don't think they would ever verbalize that, but as we were achieving the things that we were achieving, I'm sure they had one of those moments. And maybe not, because Jermaine ended up signing Jagged, which they amazing
legends.
career, legends.
And you used to be in the group with one of them. This was just even crazy.
And Wingo's still one of my best friends,
still
to this day. And then LaFace started to have, Tip and all the things that they did.
Right.
Dallas was doing TLC and Usher and Monica. So I'm sure
everybody was still having success, but it's something about seeing somebody like, damn.
Like one you let get away.
I got a couple of those.
Yeah.
Not that I passed on really, but just that for me, and maybe you didn't even know this in when you, as you're auditioning for people. For me, it was one of those things where I knew I didn't have the time. Mm-hmm. And I've always prided myself on never getting in the way.
Right.
I never want to get in the way of anybody's blessings or their destiny.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like just because I need to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of people in this business that are professional. Get in the fucking way.
Get in the wayers.
Get your ass
get
out the way.
Yeah.
I've always been very mindful of that. And I'm telling you, listen, I'll wait till their episodes where we can have the conversation, but where I've told a couple artists, like, I know you're going to be a superstar. Mm-hmm. I can't give you what you need.
Yeah.
I don't have the bandwidth. I don't have the time. I got some other shit that I'm doing, but I will help in whatever capacity that I can. But I can't come on and do your project with you.
Yeah.
Because I knew I would have been in the way. And I never want to be that guy. I never wanted to be a conversation where somebody says, yeah, man, I wasted 2 years with Valentine. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will let you out your deal, whatever it is. Because I just never want to be in the way of somebody's blessings. And I feel like that's why I've been blessed.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, I think it's dope to be honest with artists, because you literally have their life, their aspirations, their dreams in your hands. They're looking to you to make a way.
Absolutely.
In a sense. And so the fact that you're able to be honest on the front end, I think that's admirable, man. And that's dope.
As DMX would say, stop being greedy. Stop being greedy, man.
Dude.
We can't have everything.
Dude, yes.
You know what I'm saying? We can't. It's just it's how the world works. Let's get into now second album.
Yeah.
Are y'all having any form of sophomore jinx? Have you any of those things entering your mind, or what's the process now? Because you know, if you look at the 2 covers of the album, he's like, oh, these niggas got some money now.
They grew up a little bit.
You can see it.
You can see the transition
between those 2 album covers. Like, oh, rich niggas now.
Yeah. Second album. Again, we still in the mindset that we just want to sing.
Yeah.
And we want to be the best. And we want to let Dru Hill and Jagged Edge know that they can't see us.
Because everybody now that they have their albums out by now too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so now the competition is fully kicking up.
Competition is
because when y'all came out first, y'all were the first of y'all core time, right? Of y'all era.
Yes. 112 and Dru was kind of like
around the same time,
a couple of months apart, and then Jagged came the next year, and I think Next came in '97 too.
Okay.
But at that time, we were like,
y'all saw them.
Oh yeah. Oh no, we see you. Yeah. And we're now doing shows together. So it's like,
yeah.
I better come with it.
So are y'all having some 5 heartbeat moments?
Absolutely.
Is it the,
Absolutely.
okay, they singing that way. Okay, oh yeah, I gotta take my shirt off.
Oh,
I gotta slide.
We standing in the wing looking like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
But man, the one thing we always knew, Jay, was you may get us in some areas that we haven't yet developed at that time. But the one thing you was not gonna do, bro, you was not gonna outsing us. That's what you wasn't gonna do. And we let either one of us loose on whoever you got.
How are the backstages? Was everybody cool, or did y'all have some tension? Was it a little bit of tension?
I don't think it was real tension. It was just competition.
Yeah.
The industry tried to make this 112 Jagged Edge thing, but
them was really y'all homies too.
Really,
yeah, that's a whole nother thing that people didn't realize.
Yeah, anything that looks similar, have similar aesthetics, they want to pit it against each other. But nah, man. Backstages were always cool, but we just knew when the lights came on, you competition.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do our best to try to shit on you, as I know you're gonna do for us as well. But the second album was just, we still in the mindset of we just want to sing, we want to make good music. Now we got the luxury of all the hitmen now at our disposal. Duran and I in the group, we're still creating our own stuff, and so we come out the box with Leslie Brathwaite, the great mixing engineer. He comes up with this Luther sample, and we come out the box with Love Me with Mace. Then it didn't really like pop, like, because we're coming off of Cupid, which was the last one off of album number 1. Love Me comes, it has marginal success. Like it didn't just like, damn.
Might have been residue from the last album, right?
But then, bro, we came with Anywhere.
Yep.
Anywhere was like, now that's them niggas right there.
Yeah.
That's them ones.
So what was the little Zane? Where did that come from?
That was Kevin.
Okay.
Kevin had discovered Lil Zane, and obviously now he's a part of the family.
Yeah.
And so, in the way that Puffy always did Bad Boy, which was, if one artist is already established, you introduce the new one.
Yeah.
And so with Kevin's family, Lil Zane was the new guy, and so now use 112 to introduce Lil Zane.
Yeah, and Zane a star.
Yeah, man.
No, it's crazy. But when he popped on the screen, I'm like, oh, man, whoever the little nigga is, he cooking.
Is he too hot?
Yeah, cooking. Speaking of like y'all in hip hop too, though, right? Because I want to make sure we don't graze over that too, because y'all had a real connection with Biggie.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, man.
Like, a lot of people can't say that, as far as, because his life was cut short, but he was such a great artist, and y'all were like his R&B go-to.
Anytime I'm talking about Big, I like to take my time, because he was like the big brother of the label.
Okay.
And by us being the little brothers, we were the youngins on the label. Everybody just took a liking to us in like a protective type of angle when it came to 112. But Big specifically, man, it's like if he didn't have no brothers, we became his brothers, because as new artists, we ain't got a lot of money. I just told you we had per diem.
Right.
Anytime we went in the studio, he would be like, "Did y'all eat?" Here go $100. Every time, like peel all us $100. And at that time, $100 to an 18-year-old is just like, oh nigga, we got it. Something as simple as he would be in studio A, we'd be in studio C in the MIDI room. And by us being from Atlanta, sometimes we want to call our girlfriends or our moms or whatever, and his studio session would have the open line, right? Because of whatever his budget was.
The open line, open budget.
We didn't have that, so he'd be like, if y'all ever want to make some phone call, man, so we'd be in there phone boning for hours on his, like, but that's what big brothers do.
Right.
I got
Absolutely.
you. Like, we from Atlanta, so we didn't have like big coats. And so when we moved to we moved to New York in 96, that's when New York has this 96 blizzard. Right? The blizzard of 96, snow up here. We never seen that much snow. But we come up here with no coats. So Big would be like, yo, take them down to the village and get them some coats. Get them some boots.
That's dope.
Stuff like that, man, with all that I remember most, that always stays with me. Like, even after he rhymed on Only You, I never forget this funny story. We was in the studio, we're recording the rest of the album, and Big is in the kitchen, in the kitchenette area. So Kevin says, "Hey, Big is out in the lobby. Go say thank you for blazing and blessing the song." because I'm in the booth, or Mike is over here, or Duran, so maybe Mike went out first and says, Big, man, thank you, appreciate da-da-da-da. Big says, I bet. Shortly after that, Slim finishes what he doing.
Right.
Slim goes out there. By the time I go out there, Big is like, hey, yo, I'm not sitting through all this. Get all y'all out here one time, say what y'all got to say, and let's keep it moving. Like, he would just do stuff like that. Like,
yeah, I'm not rocking with the 4 thank you.
Nah, man. Or even like Puff would be like on our necks, like, yo, it got to sound better. It got to do this, trying to micromanage us. And Big would come in the studio and be like, yo, Puff, you sign these boys because they dope.
Right.
Leave them alone. Let them cook. Like, just stuff like that, man, that, yeah, those are the moments that I hold real close.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and I mean, you got classic, bro. Sky's the limit, bro.
Yeah.
That's my joint,
Yeah,
dog.
man. Who knew as a teenager, you know, like I tell my son and I will eventually tell my grandchildren, your dad or your grandfather will always be mentioned when you talk about the legacy of hip hop and R&B.
Yeah.
Because you can't tell the story without mentioning the reign of Bad Boy.
No.
And you can't tell the Bad Boy story without talking about Biggie nor 112.
Right.
And so in any museum where they talk about the legacy of hip hop and R&B, your dad and your granddad gonna always be a part of it.
Yeah.
And dude, that's special, man, because we didn't get in it for that. We got in it because we just wanted to sing.
Yeah.
And because at that time, Jay, it's a group at every corner, like a liquor store. But for us to be identified, impact the culture, impact the history of the industry the way that we have, to have the catalog that we have from just these 4 boys, man, in our hood.
Right.
And now looked at as legacy artists, icons, OGs. You know, I'm officially the unk now to the new, man.
You forgot.
I mean, it is what it is, dog. Like, I just celebrated 50 years, man, the other day,
congratulations.
man. So,
that's a real milestone.
yeah, man. So, but again, to talk about 30 years in this game and have the catalog, the records that have impacted culture and impacted relationships and lives, and I couldn't have scripted it any better, man.
Yeah. Did you ever have moments where you had to, in a sense, pinch yourself as y'all going through it, and you know, and you going around the world, you traveling, everybody singing your songs in all these places? Did you ever have those moments, man, where you just like, damn, this is crazy?
A couple of times, man. The Grammys on stage with Sting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
traveling all across the world, and there being a huge language barrier, but
they can sing
they
your
can
songs.
sing your songs. Me, bruh, from the hood that I'm from,
Right.
global, man. Yeah.
Who was supposed to go to Clemson?
Yeah.
Here's the other question, though, that, you know, I think you're probably the first person I've asked this. While you're waiting for that first album, first single to drop, are you like, man, I should have just took my ass to Clemson?
Absolutely. There were many times I thought that. But the beauty of it was the time to register had already passed. And so now my scholarship is void.
Yeah.
But had there been a way for me to get it back, that wait probably would have had me, because at the time my parents were looking at me like, you got to do something. Get up, get out and get something. Goody mom. Like, you got to get up. You got to do something. And again, I never had a job. And so especially my dad is looking at me like, man, you're not gonna be sorry, you're not gonna be lazy, you're not just gonna be in this house and you ain't contributing, you don't have a job.
So this record deal didn't mean nothing to them?
No.
Because
at the time, they know I'm going to rehearsal every day. They know I'm staying out all times of night. They know I'm performing. They know this stuff, but they don't have no point of reference.
Right.
This ain't something that just happens where
Right.
we're from.
Right.
So until it's a thing, I think my parents probably didn't realize it was a thing until they actually heard the song on the radio, in Atlanta on V103 or somewhere.
Yeah.
Moving to New York, it still was just like, all right, you in New York, y'all better take care of my baby. Don't let that happen to him.
Right. Oh, that is great, bro. Like y'all path and story, it's so relatable to, you know, what this music business was.
Yeah.
Right? And the experiences of having to move out of the nest, just going somewhere with the homies. You know what I mean? Like when we interviewed KC.
Yeah.
It's very similar, right? Like, you know, 4 homies, brothers, loved ones who just hop in the car.
Yeah.
And get down there. You know what I mean? And you have these moments where you're trying to figure out if it's worth it.
Yeah.
And then when you actually reach that point where it is worth it, and it one thing leads to the next. Y'all's story though is crazy because once Only You comes out, it was nonstop. Dude. Usually it's like, oh yeah, we had to figure out this wasn't really going where it was supposed to.
It just kept going up.
It was continuous for y'all.
It kept going up, yeah.
Like y'all got platinum records, Grammys, all of this shit, man. Like, let's get back to the hits. You get Anywhere. Y'all get back. It's back cracking.
Yeah.
And then y'all went through an album that wasn't as successful.
Mm-hmm.
How did that transition happen for y'all, and how did y'all? Because y'all popped back after that.
Yeah. So after Anywhere, crazy. Then we come with Love You Like I Did, which was just a dope R&B record. But it was the 3rd single on the project, and I just think the label just was ready for us to go back in. And so Love You Like I Did, although it has become a fan favorite, didn't really get the radio push in the marketing, the promotion than the other records had done. Especially because Love Me had been front loaded with, like, that was the first single, and then when it had marginal success, Anywhere just kind of brought everything back to life. And at that point now, the budget is kind of like, we may have a phase 1, but it gonna have to just show us that it needs a phase 2 and phase 3.
Right.
And by the time it got through phase 1, it was just kind of like, all right, let's go back in. But as they say in the old church, my, here comes part 3.
Okay.
Part 3, we decided, hey, we want to do something different. We want to just flip the whole script. And if you remember 112 prior to part 3, we were just balladeers, we were crooners, we weren't really dancing, didn't have choreography or any of that. Part 3, we decided that we're gonna put 112 on its feet because we were fans of New Edition, we were fans of all the groups that had choreography and stuff.
Yeah.
And during the part 3 recording, we went to Nashville to get away from family and wives and children and all that, just to go and focus. We went to Nashville for 3 months. And for those 3 months, man, we just went in the lab, just creating. We come up with probably half of the album and then go to New York and play it for Puffy. He loves it. Then he starts to incorporate the hitmen. And then that kind of became the formula. We would come up with 40% of the album, and then he would add his.
Because now Tim and Bob is not.
No, Tim and Bob is not in the picture any longer.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think that was a group's decision because at that point we wanted to now really fly solo.
Okay.
We felt like we had all the components with Duran being our in-house producer. We all writers and creators, and then we could just kind of like get people to kind of come in sporadically to just add some sauce to it. And so we go back to Atlanta, and for 6 months, man, we turned our 2 left feet that we all had into being able to move.
Who's the choreographer y'all hired?
At this time, it's Divine Stevens.
Come on, Divine.
Divine the Great, man.
Yeah.
Divine, Al Jamal, AJ.
Yeah, Al Jamal's my guy.
Yeah, man. Big shout out to all the crew, man. And man, when I say they whipped us in shape, and so we come out of the box, it's over now. It don't get no grimier than White Lines, and Duran produced that.
Yeah. And now y'all have another writing partner with y'all.
Yeah.
They got Pooh Bear now.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm gonna go back. Pooh Bear came around album 2.
Okay.
He He was introduced to us because he's Courtney's cousin.
Okay. All
right?
right.
Who was also in the group.
It's Atlanta.
Atlanta.
It's Atlanta.
So Pooh Bear came along
Atlanta, not be in the group.
and he co-wrote with us Anywhere.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Some couple of other records on Room 112. Then we get to part 3. We do probably 60% of part 3.
Okay.
So of the records that were released on part 3, from It's Over Now, Dance With Me, what is on there? It's Over Now, Dance With Me, Player. Like a lot of those records.
No, because Peaches and Cream is not on that album.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we didn't produce Peaches and Cream. We just wrote Peaches and Cream. And Jason Pooh Bear co-wrote on Peaches and Cream,
right,
along with Al Jamal. And so we go back to New York. And then when we in New York, we already have Dance With Me. We got It's Over Now. We got Player. We got Sweet Love. We got all of those are what we created in Nashville.
Yeah.
Puffy comes and says, "Hey, now let me throw my sauce on it." And Mario came with the track to Peaches and Cream. Just bananas.
Sheesh.
Bananas. We go in the studio, write it. Puff comes in and says, "Yo, is Peaches and Cream, is that even hot?" He said it just like that. "Yo, is that even hot?" We like, "Yo, get out. Let us finish." And man, we wanted to we were always trying to solidify our connection to Atlanta.
Right.
Georgia Peach.
Yeah, right? Absolutely.
And man, so we come out with It's Over Now, our very first #1, Billboard #1. Crazy. Come from It's Over Now to Peaches and Cream.
Out of here.
Stupid. Then follow that with Dance With Me.
Did y'all ever do your own headline tour?
No.
I was wondering about that because I'm like, I don't remember a 112 tour.
Nope. We was.
Why was that?
Man,
y'all just always jumped on other.
We were always supporting.
Support.
Yeah.
With those type of record sales though.
Yeah.
Like the first two albums is both double platinum, right?
Yep. First, second, and third
are all double platinum albums.
Yep.
Wow. Never headlined a tour.
Never headlined a tour.
All them hit records.
Yeah.
That is, dog.
Yeah.
I'm not like. I didn't realize that till we're talking about it right now. I'm like, because I always know when tours are going out. I never remember there being a 112 tour.
Yeah. What's crazy, Jay, is I don't think that era. Cause think about it, none of us headlined a tour during that from our era. Not us, not Jagged, Drew Hill, Next.
Wow.
Silk. None of us.
There's a lot of records being sold too.
None of us headlined.
Right.
Crazy, right? With all those records. Yeah, that's crazy now that you say that.
And then y'all go through the phase of people sampling y'all records.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that Turning Me On is literally
All My Love.
Word for word, All My Love. Yeah. Like
shout out to Kevin Little.
The flip was so crazy, though. That dance hall flip to Turning Me On of All My Love is insane. And
that's the thing that I'm always trying to teach my like I do a summer camp, a music and entertainment summer camp. This would be my 10th year doing it.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man. But I'm always, through my foundation, I'm always trying to tell the next generation, ownership is the name of the game, right? Because, a record like Turn Me On, global, right? But we get the publishing from it because of him sampling, interpolating our song, right? And when you just do the money trail,
right, which then eventually turns into Chris Brown's Record Questions.
Now it becomes a third life. So man, again, Quintus Parker from the hood.
Yeah.
So
Damon.
Damon, exactly. Damon. So you say, have I pinched myself? I'm constantly doing that, man, because I couldn't have scripted.
Are you for people sampling y'all music? Are you how are you with that?
Sample away.
Because everybody's different, right?
Nah, sample away. Anytime, and you're so right, because one of the objectives, now that I know the game the way that I know it, is to get to a point to have records that starts to get second and third and fourth lives, right?
Yeah.
You want to create music that a whole new generation can discover and find some value in what you created to be a part of what they create. And so here we are celebrating 30 years. And man, I'm getting emails almost every day. Approve this, approve this.
Yeah.
And I approve all of them because you just never know.
I approve all of them.
Oh yeah, go have at it. Go.
Yeah.
Go. I approve all of them, man, because especially nowadays with stuff going viral and man, you just never know. A 17-year-old can discover Cupid, which is 30 years old.
For sure. I'm wondering when that's gonna happen. Somebody got to do Cupid.
Man.
For sure. Somebody gonna watch this and be like, yeah, you know what?
Sample
Q said he gonna clear it.
I clear everything.
How do you go into writing Keisha Cole's "I Should Have Cheated"?
Yeah. So there was a time where Duran and I became a
production
writing combo, and Duran, man, was getting sought after, man, by everybody.
Oh, for sure.
By everybody, man. He had created a catalog that was just crazy. And so he started getting these opportunities to record for, produce for Pink and NSYNC and everybody. And I had become a studio rat just like him too. And so on a random day, I would just be like, yo, let's just get some studio time. He had a studio at his house. I had one at my house. Let's just go and just start creating records. And we recorded Should Have Cheated on Nivea first.
Okay.
We knew it was a smash. But for whatever reason, man, she didn't take the record. And then Manny comes to Duran and is like, yo, we're closing up this Keisha Cole's album and let me know what you got. We played him the record. He loved it. What's crazy about that whole journey was I think they went with the heavy names first. They went with the Kanye and the Alicia Keys joint, and they went with somebody else, and we just kept telling Manny like, yo, this the record. They finally got to Should Have Cheated, man, and it opened her up to come back with Love and all that other stuff, man. But Duran and I, we just became studio rats, man, and so we just started writing and producing for different artists.
At that point, was it already starting to tail off with the group?
Yeah. Because we were all now at that time starting to explore individuality.
Right.
At this time, it's like, this is, what year did that album come out? 01 maybe? Or something like that?
What, Should Have Cheated? I mean, Keisha's album? No, Keisha's album was maybe like 05.
05 or something like that?
Yeah, I think that was,
Yeah, 05 is Hot and Wet album for 112. At that point, it's starting to, the boats are starting to loose a little bit. And so now we're giving each other time to explore your individuality. And one of the things that Duran and I wanted to do was
write and produce.
Just create. Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking,
sure.
Where does it start to break down?
I think, man, so there's certain things that are inevitable when you're dealing with a group, especially when you start so young. Because when you start young, everyone has a mindset of togetherness, unity. It's kind of like a we.
Yeah. We
want the record deal. We want success. We want blah, 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 blah. Because at the time, there are no other things that are a priority. Everybody's still in school. Nobody has children. Nobody's married. So the requirements or the demands of the group are always the priority. But then once you start getting a little older, money is starting to be made, different priorities. Cats start having children. Cats get married. Now the we has to be negotiated almost because we can't just go to the studio and be there all night because somebody got to get up and go take school drop off.
Right.
Somebody got to now consider family and marriage. Somebody got to now consider other things that might be a priority. And I think, man, we didn't manage that realization as best as we could have.
That we were going to grow up.
Yeah, that we were going to grow up. And there's still a way to still get to the finish line, even though you may only push 20%. He may push 40%, but at the end of the day, we still gonna get to the 100%.
Right.
So I think we didn't manage that well. I think we kept the mindset even as we were getting older that everybody should contribute equally. Because up until that point, everybody carried their own load.
Yeah.
And did it well. 25, 25, 25, 25. That's how the group was always. The moment we started to kind of separate, that's when you start to hear the records wasn't as solid. The unity wasn't as put together as it always was. And now we're older, different priorities, different living in different places now. So just, hey, we just get together, ain't so easy no more.
Yeah.
And so I just think as a group, we didn't manage the growing up part as best as we could have.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah.
And it's something something I want to just put a light on, because
Sure.
people don't always understand, and people always have that question. I won't even say they have that question, more so than they have an opinion of why groups don't work, or why groups break up eventually, right? Because I won't even say they don't work, because y'all niggas sold millions of records, a gang of hit records. So you absolutely worked, and it absolutely was successful and is successful. But people always, the average fan, because I still look at myself as a fan, right? And the average fan is just like, well, I want to see that. And why isn't it that?
Yeah.
And they don't understand all the things that go into that, and into keeping that as a unit. And that's why I wanted to ask you, just at what point or how did you see it? You know what I mean? So now once you figure out, okay, the group is disbanding. What's your mindset toward your solo music? Because obviously I know y'all writing and producing, but is it clicking to you like, yo, I want to sing my own songs now?
So people don't believe this when I say it. I never really saw myself as a solo artist, because when you look at the aesthetics of 112 from a lead perspective, I felt like I was the last one to really, really get it and identify. Like when I joined the group, Slim already knew who Slim was. Slim. Duran was already, he knew what vocally he could do. Mike knew he was just super soulful, blah, blah, blah. But I was just still trying to figure out, like, what space can I occupy? And so initially I was like, I ain't got all the confidence that they have as a lead vocalist, so I'm just gonna dive into all the backgrounds. And so
is that why 112 sounds is your voice as kind of the root note?
Yeah.
To all the backgrounds.
Yeah. Okay. I would just go in and do all the harmonies. I became the voice of, so like when people say the identity of 112 is, if they want to give Slim the voice, then Q is the foundation. Because all of the bedding and all of the coloring was my voice just laying the background and stuff. And so I never really had the confidence to really be like, I'm good enough to just do a solo record.
Right.
But because I still love to create, I would just go down to my studio. I would get tracks from other producers and stuff, and I would just write. And then, every so often you get one of them ones like,
right.
Ooh,
this could be something.
I don't know who can sing this one. Like, let me just keep this one over here.
Yeah.
And man, I had put like 8 records to the side. And then in 2005, we put out Pleasure and Pain album that had You Already Know on it, and What If. And then there was this dormant period from maybe 08. And in 2012, I was like, all right, I'm just going to spend some time on my own instrument. And I could tell you, man, that's when I really, that was the first time I really fell in love with just what my instrument can do.
Yeah.
And all of the nuances and levels, because this would have been the first time I didn't have to share the song. I didn't have to just do my note or do my first verse, pass it on to somebody else. And I didn't realize that I even had the talent to do that, because I was never called upon to do that. Like, in 112, we all knew our roles. My role was the soft, smooth. I was a setup guy. Bring Duran in to take it home, take it to church. Mike gonna be soulful, and Slim gonna dance, right? And so when it came time to do those parts of songs, I wasn't even really comfortable because I was never called on to do those type of things.
Right.
And so going in the studio by myself, I had to really learn how to sing the bridge, how to take it there,
to cover it all,
how to take it home, how to peel it back in, how to ad lib without doing too much, how to really show that I got the tools, but not really doing too much. You don't want to oversing. So I had to really spend a whole lot of time. And so in 2012, I was like, all right, I'm confident enough now where I can do a whole album by myself. And that's when I released the manual.
Yeah. But then y'all still went back.
Yep.
And made one more album.
Came back in 2016 and did Q, Mike, Slim, and Duran.
Yeah.
Which I think is one of the dopest 112 albums top to bottom.
Is that a Bad Boy album or no?
No, that's an E1 independent.
Y'all were independent by this time.
E1, yeah.
Okay.
In 2016, 2018, one of those.
So you guys, the last Bad Boy album is Pleasure and Pain?
So Pleasure and Pain was a Bad Boy Def Jam. Hot and Wet was the Bad Boy Def Jam collaboration.
Okay.
Pleasure and Pain was full Def Jam. Because we left Bad Boy and went to Def Jam.
Went to Def Jam. Okay. And then from that point on,
they were just independent.
full independence.
Yep.
Your path into the independent game.
Yeah.
How's it been for you? Because everybody's experience is different.
I love it, man.
You love it?
I love it. I love it.
I
love it.
For you, what is the greatest things about having your independence as an established artist? Because it's very different.
Yeah.
And people always talk about, oh, well, you know, I'm going to be independent. It's a lot harder when you're just kicking it off independent. Other than when you already have a fan base, you already have people who are looking for your music, and maybe your dollars go a little bit further because you already may know some people, you may know some program directors, and you know.
For me, Jay, I've always been a politician. Like the guys would always laugh because they was like, every city we go to, Q gonna get the program director's number. He gonna have the promoter's number.
He's already doing that.
He's gonna have this person. So I could at any time hit a promoter and be like, yo, appreciate you for having us last night. Looking forward to coming back next time.
Yeah.
Go on the radio station, I get the program director's number. I would know their birthday, send them, hey, sending you love, don't want nothing, just saying what's up, da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
And so I just did that.
The human element.
Just did that throughout.
Yeah.
And so when you talk about having a leg up, the leg up was twofold. Yeah, because I'm coming from 112, but also I've maintained some of my best friends in the industry now are 20 plus year relationship just because of, like you said, just the human aspect of just staying in contact. It ain't about records. It's just being just a human being.
Yeah.
And so when I decided to go on this independent journey, all I did was just reached out to my friends and said, hey, this is what I'm getting ready to do. I'd love to send you something.
Right.
Now, my job was to just make sure it was something that I could stand on, make sure it was hot.
Right.
I didn't want my friends to be feel like, damn, Q.
Yeah. No. That's the worst thing you can do is put your friends in that tough spot.
Yeah.
Because they don't really want to tell you.
They don't want to tell you, man.
They got to.
Yeah. But it's been great, man, because I have an amazing team. My company, Paramount Collective Ventures, I partner with my main manager, Dora Whitley. Then I have managing partners, Gina Miller and Azim Rashid, all who are industry vets, 20 plus years. And so when I decided to go on this independent journey, I just remembered sitting in the major labels when we would have our label meeting.
Yeah. And
around the table would be head of marketing, head of videos, head of promotions, head of radio, this. And so as an independent artist, I said, yo, I need to imitate that. I need to mirror that.
Yeah.
And so as an independent artist, I just started to put people in the places that I knew I needed. I know I need radio. I know I need marketing. Now I know I need social media management. I need a relationship with the DSPs. And so, yes, we're independent, but we're operating like an independent label because we have all of those label heads at the table. So now my independence ain't just a Q Parker lift.
Right.
We are lifting it.
But what about the lift of finance?
Yeah.
Right? Where now you're like, okay, this is affecting, this could affect my livelihood.
Yeah.
If I go for 2 singles or 3 singles, right? Mm-hmm. And now you got to do is the juice worth the squeeze?
Yeah. I have always been a person, man. I'm a believer in myself. Mm-hmm. You got to have that kind of edge being an athlete. Give me the ball. I'll take the last shot. Give it to me. Clear it out. I got it. Win, lose, or draw with me. Mm-hmm. And that's how I've always been. And so the blessing in my journey is I have an extensive catalog, and so royalties are always coming. Yeah. The residual income is always coming, and I've done a great job with different investments here and there. And so when I decided to invest in myself, I'm a fully independent artist, and so everything you see has been funded by me. Yeah. And I'll take the chance, man, because the one thing I know is radio will always be a part of my movement. Because as an owner of the records, if the record is successful, that's part of me getting a return on my investment. Right. Because the mechanicals of the record being played on radio is going to give me some of what I've invested. Yeah. If I put money into PR, if I put money into social media, more eyes are going to be introduced to me, which in turn could turn into promoters calling saying, yo, I want to book Q Parker for. So investing in myself has never been the issue. I'm just blessed and I'm just grateful that I have a wife and a family who understands that this independence is different than being on a major, because they've witnessed me being on a major for so many years. My wife just always say, just don't let me come home and the light switch don't work. Don't let
she walking out, do this.
Don't let me turn that knob and no water don't come out.
That's real.
And so long as we had that understanding, and fortunately for me, man, we've done some amazing records. They've responded well on radio. They've done well on the Billboard charts. And I'm still striving, man. I'm going to get a #1 record. Yeah. Yeah.
With the Evolution of Romance.
Evolution of Romance, yes, sir.
Yeah. So I asked those questions, man, because I just like to give the information. Yeah. And sometimes it's different depending on, the artist, the level of the artist, and the understanding of what you are putting at risk at times. Yeah. By being an independent artist, like you said, I got a wife and a family.
Yeah, man.
But I also have an understanding wife and a family.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because in this journey that we're all on, to do music and to do music as a career and be successful in it, we have to have the support of our households with us.
Got to.
As we make these decisions because sometimes, you could have had a wife who said to you, hey, baby, we need that record deal. I need you to go get this advance. Yeah. We can go do something with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of, I'm going to wait on the back end with you.
Yeah.
And that's not always the conversation. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's been an amazing journey. It's been 12 years from 2012 to 2024 of me releasing individual music. And this Evolution of Romance campaign and movement that I've been on, it's been 2 years. And it's been 2 of the best years of my musical career because I have the freedom to move the way that I want to move. I still enjoy getting on the road. Me and Azim, we get on the road and we go to radio. We go in the stations. We do the meet and greets. We do the can't say in-stores no more, but we kissing every baby, shaking every hand. And it's just amazing when we walk into the radio stations, program directors and the on-air personalities are just shocked that somebody
pulling up. Yeah, at your level,
would find value in coming into the stations. But again, that to me is equivalent to me getting the number and staying in
Right.
contact.
Right.
It's the little things, right? That most artists of my caliber wouldn't want to do. They don't see the value in that. But I feel like, yeah, you know me, and there's a history with me and my group. But I look at it like I'm breaking a new artist. I'm breaking myself as a new artist, and so I'm gonna do all the things that I was taught on how to do it when you're breaking a record.
Right.
And it's been doing well, man.
This is Q Parker on 106 and bop, bop, bop,
Hey,
bop,
man.
bop, bop, bop. I
I'm
want to
doing-
shout out to
I'm
DJ.
doing all the drops. I'm doing all of that.
Yeah.
I'm asking them before I leave. Can I do some drops for you?
Right.
Oh, you want to do drops? Absolutely. Yeah,
That's dope.
we're doing all of that.
How many shows are you doing a year now? Around about, like, are you still doing it? Are you on the road a lot?
So, there are levels to this independence game, right?
Okay.
And part of me, I see all the R&B explosion tours and all of that.
Yeah.
And so I'm always just telling, my crew of Q Parker fans, when you see a show coming to your town, hit them up, say, y'all want to see Q Parker, this, that, and the third. But the other part of me is it says, I'm an independent artist. I don't got to wait on a promoter. I can put on my own shows. Because again, it's all about ownership. I'm not waiting for a promoter to find value in having Q Parker on their bill with 13 other artists where I could just create an intimate setting on myself, rent the venue myself. I got the door, I get the bar, I get all of that.
Yeah.
And I got an intimate 200, 150
I love that
as
conversation.
I'm building my own fan base. And, to all the promoters out there, if you don't see value, it's all good.
Yeah.
You will eventually, but until
So
then.
you're doing that now in multiple cities where
Yeah.
you just like, yo, let me find my own venue.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pulling up and popping out.
Yeah, I go and find a black-owned venue in the city, work out a situation with them, 150 cap, 200 cap.
Yeah.
As I'm just building the foundation of this present-day Q Parker, so I can identify where the Q Parker fan is and just continue to just build on it. So
That's
I would
dope,
love to be
bro.
on the big shows with all my peers and stuff, but I just can't wait on it.
Right. You got to
So
stay
to all the
active.
promoters out there, that part was for you.
Do your drop.
The romance dealer, baby. Put some romance on these shows.
Nah, for real. For real. The other part that I wanted to tell you too, man, is I'm always happy to see you, bro, because you're preserved.
Wow.
Right? Like I just don't, man. Our counterparts who don't pay attention to how we have to show up.
Man.
I'm like, man, come on,
I'm
man.
glad
This is what we're paid to do.
I'm glad you say that. I'm glad you said that because we know better. Because everybody from our 90s era, we know the value that was put on presentation.
Yes.
It's one thing to have these records, but if you can't visually promote the song that you're singing,
Right.
there's a disconnect.
Now, I remember when we did When We, right? I told Tank, I said, this is kind of a one-on-one for you. Because as we go down the line of who could, because we're writers first. We're writers and producers. I mean, he's more of an artist. I was a writer-producer in my mind first, more so than an artist. So I always look at songs and go, who else could have sang this? And I heard artists I saw artists in my head that I'm like, okay, vocally, now who could have pulled it off visually? And now the list gets smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
And it's because, once again, that brother has preserved himself.
Yep.
So you can't sing certain type of records
Can't.
if you're not going to show up a certain way.
You can't.
And that's why I say to you, bro, like, man, listen, as a brother, I'm proud of you that you take this shit serious to say, no, I got to show up a certain way. I got to be fly. You know what I'm saying? If I want to take my shirt off, I can.
Please don't get it
You know what I'm
twisted.
saying?
Yes, sir.
Like, this is R&B music, bro.
And I always say we signed the syllabus that said we was gonna do this, 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 this. It didn't have an age limit on it.
Right.
So as long
Right.
as long as I sing the song anywhere, I gotta be able to present anywhere visually. And dude, shout out to K Wells, man, because he drilled that into us. I don't know if I just paid more attention to it, but health and wellness, that's just a part of who I am. And so every year I want to defy what 50 look like. I want to defy what 60 look like.
Right.
I don't want to be the average 70-year-old.
Yeah.
Nah. And with the type of music that I sing, I'm all about romance. And so I can't be singing and pushing romance if I'm not presenting romance.
Hey, man. Y'all heard him.
Can't do it.
Y'all heard him. Especially y'all, these younger artists. Man, take care of yourself, man.
Please.
Take care of yourself.
Get
Get a goddamn haircut, okay?
Man, get a haircut. And then also, you don't have to succumb to the lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Because if a career of longevity is what you want, you can't do the things that everybody else is doing.
Right.
It's a reason why Steph Curry makes more than he misses, because he practiced more than everybody else. Right. He don't go out. Kobe didn't go out when everybody was hanging out. He perfected his craft. And so, again, you don't have to do the things. And I just never have understood this. How, as a vocalist, alcohol, smoking.
Right.
This.
Right.
And again, nothing against it, because you make the decision how you.
But it's going to affect you.
But it is going to affect you. And so when people say, damn, Q, you sound better today than you did. Yeah, because I choose the things in my life that preserve the instrument that I need to survive.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's real. That's one of the reasons why I don't sing no more, because I be bullshitting sometimes. Like, I don't do none of the things you said, but I like to play basketball and be screaming and be cussing and arguing with people and shit. No, funny story, bro. So, they just had verses. Mm-hmm. And Tank called me. He said, I saw you yelling on the internet. I said, man, why are you on my page bothering me? Leave me alone. He said, you got to sing with me, nigga.
Yeah.
He said, verses is on one of the days you hoop on. He said, don't go to the run that day.
Don't go to the run that day.
Just do that for me, champ. Come on, Chief. Don't go to the run that day. I said, you know what, Tank? You right.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay my ass home. I ain't going to go to the run. And when I went out there, I was serious. And I sang my part. I was on that stage for 45 seconds, singing my notes the way that they are on the motherfucking song.
Yeah.
I was not playing no games. I was like, listen, I got to come out here, and Tank said I can't be bullshitting.
Yeah.
But usually I be yelling and screaming and shit. Then I come in here and I be laughing and joke. But no, you have to preserve yourself a certain way. It was funny. Man. I was at sound check. I was telling Mona that, because Mona manages Tyrese now, and she was like, "Oh, so this must mean we getting an album out of you and you about." I said, "Mona, I don't want to do the things. I ain't gonna even lie to you. We ain't gonna go down that road, because all this preparation."
Come on, Jay.
I don't want to do this every day. I want to come out every 2 years. At a new who's on verses this time? Do I got a song with them? Okay, I'll pop
out. Yeah, I'll pop out. Yeah.
But once again, I don't like getting in the way. Mm-hmm. There are so many artists and so many greats, young and old and in between, that really want this thing, man.
Yeah.
I'd rather interview y'all.
Yeah.
Now, if I want to have fun and drop a song here and there just for the love, yeah. But just playing around and not, because I just know how I am. I know what I come from. I know what my daddy raised.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't playing no games. My daddy was on, Brooke Payne was our choreographer. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, Seth Riggs was our vocal coach.
Yeah.
Joe Jackson signed us first. So for me, I look at music, I look at the process different. Mm-hmm. I'm not playing if I'm gonna really get involved with it. No, you know what I'm saying? And if I'm gonna still be in a mode where I can't fully focus on that, I'm gonna stay to the side and let my brothers who really are after this thing, that really want to go after it, I'm not getting in the way. Because once again, at radio, there's only so many slots. On that DSP, it's only so many songs on those playlists. I ain't getting in the way of people, man. Like, I'm gonna be here to support.
Yeah.
And that's why I wanted you to come on here, man, because seeing your path, watching you as a fan, then becoming your friend, becoming your brother in this game, bro, I'm really proud of you.
Man, I appreciate it.
As a counterpart, like, and how you've handled yourself, how you've done your business, and how you've presented.
Yeah.
It's always positive. It's always clean. It's always fly. You know what I mean? I said, listen, man, I see what you're doing, man. I don't. The cameras might not catch the full. You know what I mean?
I mean,
you know what I mean? The yellow Balenciaga with the, you know what I mean? With the Pradas and the gray. Yeah, man. Yeah.
This is what we signed up for.
Yes, sir.
We signed up for this.
Yes, sir, man.
So, you know, I always think about. I heard this story that MJ said, Michael Jordan said, either Mike or Kobe said it. One of them. He said, the reason I show up every game is because that night might be somebody's first and only time that they'll get to see me. And I would hate for that one time for me to be on some bullshit and don't give them the Kobe Bryant, the Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
And that's just how I approach every time I go out, every time I have an opportunity to sing, every time I do an interview. This may be somebody's first time getting a full scope of Q Parker.
Yeah.
What is it that I want them to walk away with? So that's why it got to sound a certain way. It's got to be presented a certain way. My angle got to be a certain way. I'm representing not only me, but I got grandchildren now, man. And so.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Your grandbabies, dog.
3 of them. Yeah. And it's the best.
Yeah.
It's
I
the best.
was telling you before we started filming, man, I can't wait.
It's the
I
best.
can't wait till I can say that. That means we've really done something right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's when we really done something right, when we can say that.
Legacy.
Yeah, when you have that. So what's next?
What's next, man? So I'm just on this romance journey. I'm doing a romance volume series. Volume 1 is available now.
Yeah.
I'm going in and do
Tell
volume
us,
2.
what's the single?
Oh, the current single now is called Put It On. It was produced by...
Even when you got nothing on, you still put it on.
Still put it on.
Yeah, man.
Still put it on. And again, it's just... You know, I grew up watching the soap operas, man, and so everything about me is I'm a hopeful romantic.
Yeah.
And I believe that in all the music that is available, especially to the women, romance sometimes get lost in the sauce.
Yeah, no, we were talking about that, man. Even your wordplay in it.
Yeah.
Right? Because obviously
lost.
I'm a lyric guy.
Yeah.
Right? Like, yeah, you got a record called Threesome, but it's a different type of record.
Yeah.
Other than what people would expect.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So for me, I love the evolution of it.
Yeah.
I love that you're making grown man music for adults. And you're a married man, which is very different in R&B music.
Yeah.
Been married a long time in this game.
24 years.
Congratulations, bro.
Thanks, man.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So again, it's just, for me, every time I show up, every time I open my mouth, every time I present anything, it's going to have romance all over it. So I'm going in to record volume 2, and I'm committed to this romance volume series for at least 4 or 5 volumes.
Okay.
So about 3-4 years or so, I'm committed to it. So
you looking at it like, listen, I'm making music until I can't no more.
Absolutely.
I love that, bro.
Yeah.
I love that. I might make me some music.
Man,
you know
listen.
I mean? Like,
I said something as a teenager. I said something as a teenager, and I don't even know if Puffy knew what he was doing, but I caught it, and it's been something that I've kept with me. The very first time you heard 112, you heard Q Parker's voice first, right? Mm-hmm. But you also heard, I thought I told you that we won't stop. And so I can't stop, man.
Yeah. No, that's great, man. Hey, Ru, what we got, man? We got something for him, man. That, you know what I mean? We're about to get into this very talented musical segment of our show, man. Ru, play us a little something that Tank sent in, man.
Top 5.
Yeah.
Your top 5. Top 5. Your top 5.
Come on.
R&B singers. R&B songs.
Hey, he was wild.
We've got to know before you go here on this show. Everybody wanna know your top 5. Yes. No. Top 5. Your top
Okay. Look.
All right, so we at that part of the show, man, where you tell us your top 5 R&B singers and your top 5 R&B songs.
All right. Top 5 R&B singers ever, right?
Who,
Just okay.
ever, whenever,
Okay.
however would it?
Top 5 R&B singers for me is Stevie Wonder,
Okay.
Marvin Gaye,
Yeah.
Babyface.
Yes, sir.
Can I put groups in there? Okay.
You Q Parker, dog.
Okay. Luther Vandross. Love Luther, man.
Luther was in the group.
No, I'm just kind of.
What group was Luther in, man?
Right. And then the last one, I'm gonna say Usher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. Since you here, for you,
Okay.
groups, vocal groups.
Vocal groups. Oh, 112 all day.
Okay.
At
Okay.
the top. Can't nobody see 112, but 112. Then Jodeci, Boyz II Men, Jagged Edge, and number 5. I'm gonna go back a little bit just to be respectful. I'm gonna say the Temptations.
Come on.
Or / Jackson 5.
You slashing now?
Yeah, I'm slashing.
You slashing now?
Yeah.
Boy, you don't got no new addition in there. You know what? You know what? It's yours though.
So
No. You don't have to explain.
Okay,
If you
okay.
want, unless you want to.
I have the category. It had to be in categories for me,
Okay.
right? Now if we talking about success and what and how you define that, then obviously New Edition is the top of the chain, because not only have they been successful, but they
All
were
the groups
able
that
to,
came from them. Yeah.
They're like, that's just
It's
crazy.
Different. It's different.
But when you talk about what I love, and I'm a singer, like I'm a singer, so I like singing. That's why I choose the way that I chose.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what's your top 5 R&B songs?
Top 5 R&B songs. Babyface, Soon As I Get Home.
Amazing record.
Man, I'm going to slash him too, Whip Appeal.
Okay. That's up to you.
I'm going to say Jagged Edge, Gotta Be.
Man, that song is incredible.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so then as they have that song out, you in 112 like, shit.
Oh, man.
I wish I was in Jagged this week.
So mad. I'm calling the guys like, did y'all?
Y'all hear this?
Man.
Yeah.
Heated.
Yeah.
Overjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
Stevie Wonder. Sexual Healing. Marvin Gaye.
Gotta have some Marvin in there.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna go with Whitney Houston, man. I Will Always Love You.
Amazing record.
Yeah.
Amazing record. Okay. So there go your top 5. Now we're gonna go to the Voltron,
Okay.
where you build your ultimate R&B singer. You give us the vocals, the performance style, the clothes, the drip, that style, and then who got the passion.
Wow. Okay.
So we're gonna start with vocals first. Who's your lead singer?
Ooh. My lead singer.
If you building the greatest R&B singer of all time, it could be male and female mix. It don't matter neither.
My Marvin gonna be the vocals.
Okay. Yeah.
Cause
Okay.
I'm creating a crew.
So we're gonna say something too then.
Oh, yeah. And we gonna
It's
croon.
gonna have some different type of feeling to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Might have a beanie on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. All right. Performance style. When they hit the stage.
It's gotta be, man. See, I'm a slash.
Come on, give some slash.
Okay, I'm a slash. I'm gonna say Usher, Mike, Chris Brown.
That's 3 slashes.
Yeah.
Usually it's a slash is here and here.
Yeah. Slash.
You
dot.
slicing now.
Slash dot.
Hey, that Usher, Chris Brown, and Michael Jackson as performer is insanity.
Yeah.
But we rolling. Okay. The style, the drip. Who putting that shit on?
B Brown.
Bobby Brown. With the slang?
I'm going with Bobby Brown.
With the Gumby, or what we doing?
Yeah.
That Bobby?
That's the high right, low left Bobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He got the style. Now who got the passion?
Passion.
Who mean it?
Wow.
Who got the people in there fainting, crying, passing out?
Teddy P.
Teddy P. That's why I still wear little necklaces, because Teddy P, man. Teddy P is about the little necklace, man.
Chest hair?
Yeah, I don't got no chest hair, though, but I got the little necklace. I got one out of two.
The choker.
Yeah, one out of two, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Open the shirt a little bit, show a little bit of the necklace. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Teddy P. Okay,
Teddy P.
that's a different type of passion.
Yeah.
And for you, who would you want to be in a group with? If this artist that you create, this artist you've made up, who was the artist you look at and like, damn, I could have been in a group with such and such?
Damn, Jay.
I knew I was gonna throw you off with that one.
How many in the group? Just
one artist that
me
you
and
can say
somebody
that I could have been in a group with such and such. That's not 112.
Nick. Q Parker and Jasmine Sullivan.
Ah! Would be crazy.
Ugh.
That would be crazy, bro. You and Jasmine in a group together would be crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love it, man.
Jasmine, get at me. Let's do a song. Let's do a record.
He's still doing drops.
Hey, exactly.
Sidney told you to come over here and do these goddamn drops.
Hey, man, listen, we
I already
gonna do
know.
it.
Because Sidney be trying
gonna
to
do
work me, and I'm not even an artist. He like, Jay, you know you got to walk the carpet. I said, nope, I'm just going to sneak in the side door, and I'll be in the venue by the time it starts.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got for him, Rube? I think we got something else cooked up, man. What else we got, baby? Rube, what we got? Come on.
I ain't saying no names.
Hey!
I ain't saying no names. I ain't saying no names. I ain't saying
This
no
for all my
names.
church
Who you
niggas.
was, who you with, what you did. Don't say shit. I ain't saying no names.
Now we're at the most important part of the show.
Okay.
Where you tell us a story, funny or fucked up, or funny and fucked up. Only rule to the game, Q Parker can't say no names.
Okay, I got it.
You got one?
Yep, I got one.
Love this. I love
All
it.
right, so this was early on in 112's career. We wanted a song from this artist, this producer, songwriter, so bad. We all flew out to the city that they lived in, went to his house for an audition. When we got there, we'd never been around anything so plush and just so
Right.
nice. Like, oh my God, look at this.
Yeah, he was rich.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Wow!
yeah.
This leather feel different. Like, can I touch that? No, don't touch that. Don't touch
Don't touch that.
Don't touch that. I hear my mama. Don't touch that.
You slapping your own hand.
Listen, white carpet.
Okay, I don't know why people do that.
Didn't take our shoes off.
Man.
Messed up the person's carpet.
Man, was it like the low carpet or like the
No, it was the plush.
plush?
It was the plush
Okay.
carpet.
But y'all ain't never really been nowhere, so y'all don't know. Okay,
Well, we don't
all
know.
right, all
We
right.
don't know to take your shoes off
Yeah,
before you.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
so we just. And I believe that because we messed up the carpet, we didn't get a song from this particular person.
Fuck you, go.
But what I can say is because we didn't get that song, it inspired us to channel that person to go and create our own song, which then became one of our biggest songs. Who do y'all think it is?
I know who I think it is. Don't DM me. I ain't gonna tell y'all who I think it is, but I think I know who got white carpet up to here. Carpet as big as tall grass.
Man, it was plush. It was plush. It was plush. I mean, I probably would have wanted to take my shoes off so I can really feel how plush it was. Right. But I just didn't know no better, man.
Man, that's like the first time I got it. One of the homies Rolls Royces. Cause I don't have a Rolls Royce. But one of the homies got a Rolls Royce, right? And I was like, oh, wait, is this? Man, I'm taking, you know what? Fucking soft so I can feel what the Rolls Royce, this mink feel like in this Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
That's what I would have did at the White House or wherever the hell y'all was at.
I mean, we was already in awe, so
yeah.
Probably somebody said take your shoes off, but we probably didn't even hear it.
Did y'all even get a chance to hear some music? Or no, y'all just came in there and fucked up his carpet.
We just went in there and messed. I don't even remember auditioning. I just remember the answer was no.
Soon as y'all got there, pretty much.
Man.
Yeah, so you got some records for us?
We didn't get a song from this person. We didn't get a song, so I don't know. Damn. We did it.
I mean, well,
but again, and getting a song from this person at the time, they was on a roll.
Right.
I'm talking about back to back to back to back to back to back.
Yeah. Now, when the producers get they time to really 10 records
they
straight,
go.
Everybody got one, everybody get one.
Yeah.
Man, yeah. No, that's incredible, bro. Listen, your journey, like I said earlier, man, is inspiring.
Appreciate that.
Because the other part about it is that for the time I've known you, you've always been the same. Yeah. Always been a good dude, always been gracious, always positive, like I said, man, and to see that in this industry where it's not expected at all times, Yeah. So for me, I always like to celebrate that when there are people that I meet personally that I can say that about, man. And, I appreciate our brotherhood, dog. Man, I appreciate you pulling up.
I do as well, man. Appreciate you, man. Yes, sir. Always been consistent, always been the same, no matter where I see you, man. So, and like you said, that is rare. Yeah. Especially in this game, man, because cats will look at you like they don't know you, and they just be doing too much, man. But you've always been consistent, and I appreciate that, too.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
My guy.
Well, listen, I'm J Valentine.
Q Parker.
And this is the R&B Money Podcast. We appreciate y'all tuning in for us. Y'all make sure y'all get all the music. Y'all make sure y'all talk to them promoters. Keep my brother out here cracking and working. And if y'all need drops, he said he ready to do them. Come on, all the DJs.
We doing it all.
Yeah, y'all got to play that record too, though. I see y'all next week.
Yes.